So maybe you can share with me a little bit about what objectives you have coming out of or into Mobile World Congress. What have you seen over the last year, and what do you hope to gain coming from the show?
It's good to be back at Mobile World Congress, which I think is the largest show in innovation in our industry early in the year. So what we're showing this time around is that what we believe is machine-to-machine will evolve to an Internet of Things more dramatically. We showcase use cases where vertical applications are crossing the boundaries. We show use case where a transportation company delivers goods, yet hooks up with a ERP company, which then delivers the information of the goods to be delivered to the user. So you see vertical crossing from the device to the cloud, back to the consumer. And as we do so, we believe as this Internet of Things will evolve, there has to be a great layer and a trusted layer of security. And that's where the SafeNet acquisition comes into place that Gemalto recently did. So with the strengths that we have on the device side inherently from Gemalto, adding to that the strengths on the core side of SafeNet, I think we have a super strong package on trust in securing the IoT, and we believe that the trust in the IoT is one of the catalysts to let it grow.
Maybe you could talk a little bit about the connectivity choices that are out there and the state of the market. Where do you see cellular going?
So when we talk about a global approach, there's no doubt that cellular connectivity is the most widespread and ubiquitous available technology, so that will stay and remain in the core of the business. We also see that cellular will go to what we call machine type communication, so means LTE connectivity while you have a specific communication pattern from machines. Standardization has started on that already, so it will evolve greatly. And at the same time, there will be all types of connectivities around it, be it Sigfox, be it LoRa, be it 6LoWPAN, be it satellite. Letting the industry grow, we want that all types of sensor traffic is coming back into the cloud. But what correlates to that is that this type of traffic, again, has to be secured, because no matter what, be it LoRa or Sigfox, the sensor is the sensitive data, and we will secure that same type of connectivity, no matter if it's wireless, cellular, satellite, Sigfox, LoRa, or even wired connectivity. Our trust, our security in IoT will work over any type of network.
So Norbert, perhaps you can share some of the things that you see driving the market, propelling the market forward.
Well, the drivers in the space, I think, is the change in the attitude of people towards M2M. Well, before it was seen as more of a, I need this type of connectivity, this type of business. Now it's changing to become, I want this type of business to make my life more easy, more convenient. Like we show on the booth here, how much easier is it for you if you ordered goods that you know exactly the 15 minutes time window when your goods are going to be delivered, rather than before you understood there will be half a day window when the goods will be delivered to you. So we talk a lot about the convenience that is related now to IoT, machine to machine, and I think that's one of the big drivers. Plus, new economy that is coming up where people are relating to cell phone type of usage, identifying yourself with your cell phone to a machine, like entering a car via NFC, but also identifying yourself to the transport system, or also opening your hotel door or the door to your home via NFC. These are all types of things that we will see happening in the IoT space, and that gives a great accelerator to it.
But coming out of Gemalto's M2M summit last week, perhaps you could share some of the new insights that you derive from some of your customers and give us a sneak peek of what they're thinking.
There's still the regulatory framework, which is a join, not join, go, no-go type of decision. It's very digital. But other than what we have seen before, that the reducing OPEX would be the driver of the industry, we now see it that actually two other factors are coming in on top of the list, which is one, how do I generate new business models? And two, how do I deliver a better service to my customer? Give you an example on the first one, how do I generate new business models? We had an innovator in our conference who is connecting racehorses to the IoT. So once this racehorse is finding a new buyer, they want exactly to understand what the performance of this racehorse was historically. And isn't that a great new way to explain how a new business model will evolve once transactions of a couple of $100,000 around a racehorse will evolve in the future? I think it's super inspiring, and that's all the fun in our industry.
Thanks for your time today, Norbert.
Thank you, James. It was a pleasure to talk to you.